Other, we're seeing the total derangement of a personality based on social media addiction. I mean, that is in fact what you see with Elon. He is a Twitter addict, so much so that he felt he needed to buy the platform. And now he has this, free speech evangelist gloss on what he's up to. But really what he's up to is snorting ketamine and tweeting at all hours of the day and night.
When we finally close the book on this South African grifter, it's going to read something like this. Yeah, Elon Musk is the biggest baby since, Mrs. Musk. Elon's fragile ego is getting knocked down by judges, and it's killing this doughy-eyed, petulant baby that we're not all like his Tesla and Twitter trolls begging for his good graces. Because when it comes to this spectrumy pencil dick, Americans are coming together with one singular thought.
Go f*** yourself.
From people in the streets.
Elon Musk should be president in 2028. What do you think about that?
I think that Elon Musk has no skills and no ability.
Well, he's the richest man in the world, so he's got some skills, right?
He cheats, he lies, he steals, and he bought a presidency. He has done nothing original other than to create things off of other people's ideas.
You think?
To the darkest MAGA homeless bums.
He's got a glass jaw. He can't take, because of the autism or where he's on the spectrum, he's clearly not, he's got the maturity of an 11-year-old, you can tell that. But he, it's obvious. He can't take criticism. One of his weaknesses is that he needs to be loved.
Elon thinks he's really important, but that's only because he has money and people kiss his ass. No one gives a shit about you, Elon. No one.
I mean, this is really going to get me assassinated. It's like I'm not lengthening my lifespan by explaining this stuff, to say the least. I mean, I was supposed to go back to DC. How am I going to survive? This fucker's going to kill me for sure. I actually have to be careful that I don't push too hard on the corruption stuff, because it's going to get me killed. It's like I was actually thinking about that on the plane flight over here. It's like if I push too hard on the corruption stuff, people get desperate. Is the issue. But I think if I fully destroy the corruption and the graft, so I'm like, damn it.
Well, listen, I really hope they don't kill you.
Yeah, thanks.
Now Musk is out doing his conservative crawl through Fox News and the rest of these traitorous humps, begging for them to support his unconstitutional moves. And by the way, that's not just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left, or Democrats, were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged. There's some kind of mental illness thing going on here, because this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
and I think there are larger forces at work as well. I mean, I don't know who's funding it and who's coordinating it, because this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this.
Here's what Elon is crying about. A federal judge ruled that Musk and Doge violated the Constitution by moving to shut down U.S. aid. Now, the U.S. district judge said Trump's got to reinstate payments, security notifications, and allow them access to email and other electronic systems to all these U.S. aid employees. And this is pretty important here. These dim-witted jizz monkeys cut off funding for the World Health Organization, the CDC, and the NIH, while the U.S. is experiencing not only the biggest measles outbreak in half a century, but also a possible pandemic sequel with the bird flu. And an oldie but goodie, tuberculosis is back. Yeah, without the U.S. assistance, it will spread around the world. And that includes us. And oh, by the way, tuberculosis, the world's top infectious killer.
You may think tuberculosis is an antique disease, something that happened somewhere else in the past or in a distant place. Not so. Tuberculosis is the most deadly infectious disease in the world. Globally, more than 1 million people a year still die from TB. Cases in the United States are rising. The CDC reports cases of the deadly lung infection have increased more than 15% in 2023 compared to the year before.
But here's something almost as dangerous. The White House is letting propaganda Barbie speak like she's a doctor, like she knows what she's talking about. She can't even apply a Band-Aid, and she's questioning whether a judge who was on the bench when she was still playing with dolls is relevant.
Judge has ruled that tens of thousands of fired federal workers must be reinstated immediately. Okay, Karen, how are you going to fight that?
Well, let's talk about the absurdity of this, Stu. You have a single lower district court judge who ruled that all of these individuals need to be rehired, just usurping the executive authority of President Trump to fire federal workers. This cannot be allowed to happen.
And while Doge and Musk have generated dozens of lawsuits, the White House wants to protect this creep and are saying that Musk isn't officially in charge of Doge. But on numerous occasions, Trump himself has identified Musk as the head of the stupidest acronym since they made a diet candy called AIDS.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question: why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
No, Musk is running Doge. Just ask the First Lady.
I signed an order creating the Department of Government Efficiency and put a man named Elon Musk in charge. Thank you, Elon, for doing it. Thank you.
So Elon is feeling the heat. And you know who else is pissed? People with Tesla stock and anyone with an IQ over 50.
It's not a matter of maybe for many. The sale of a used Tesla at this BC dealership sparked several comments on social media.
People were suggesting that it was a symbolism of Nazi.
Drivers are sporting bumper stickers that read, "I bought this before Elon went crazy." Some competitors like Kia are capitalizing. Their sticker says, "I bought this after Elon went crazy."
Musk is learning a lesson, but there's a whole nother twist to having an autistic billionaire who has more baby mamas than Anthony Cromartie. Musk might just end the world, and I wish that was a joke.
While we're on the subject of Elon Musk, is there anyone in America who is comfortable with him and his gang of 20-year-olds using their own computer servers to poke through your tax returns, your health information, and your bank accounts? No oversight, no protections against cyber attack, no guardrails on what they do with your private data. We need a more efficient government. You want to cut waste? I'll help you do it. But change doesn't need to be chaotic or make us less safe. The mindless firing of people who work to protect our nuclear weapons, keep our planes from crashing, and conduct the research that finds the cure for cancer, only to rehire them 2 days later? No CEO in America could do that without being summarily fired.
Someday, if not now, we will soon look back and wonder why Trump chose Musk to be his master. So do they share a sickness or an obsession for power? A Machiavellian bond, or is it simply an unquenched greed? I don't know. The good news, though, is this. The courts, along with the rest of the country, have seen this fustercluck that they've brought not just to America, but to Canada, Panama, Greenland, Mexico, NATO, and the rest of the world. Everyone sees the damage they have done in just 2 months. Now, the bad news is there's 46 months to go.
Bloated and fat and disgusting?
Goddamn right.
I like that.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Yes!
Tick-tock!
You're in a lot of trouble, Donnie.
I think he's crazy.
I'm Chip Franklin.